Hello, everybody. I'll just wait a minute to see if anybody's going to come in and listen to my craziness. If not, I totally understand. Hello, Lucretius. All right. So I'll be just talking to one person today. Hey. So I don't. Hey. All right. So right off the bat, there are spoiler alerts, and it has to go with Loki and Black Widow. So if you have not seen it and you watch it and I spoil anything, I'm telling you right now, there are spoiler alerts, people. Black Widow and Loki. Spoilers, okay? Spoilers, all right? In fact, I'm going to type it down there. Spoiler alert. Because I hate when people ruin stuff because they tell you what happened. So, if you guys haven't seen Black Widow or The Last Loki, come back next time or whatever. Thank you all for being here on my little rant. When I started this rant, or was going to start this rant, I've calmed down a little bit because Black Widow did so well at the box office. But this is my thing. I like Black Widow the movie. It was really good. But I feel like her storyline was a little bit. And this is why. They left her. Spoilers, okay? So they left. She sacrifices her whole life. Boom. I become a bad guy. And then I become a good guy. And then I just die. And nobody cares. She saved the entire world. And who gets all the credit? RDJ. Okay? I get it. Iron Man is cooler. But she's just a badass. Okay? She is a badass. She has no special powers. She's human. And she is hanging out with the Avengers. Okay? And then she sacrifices her life. And they give her a gravestone. Yay. What? The only thing, if you have not watched Loki, I'm sorry. I already told you, if anything gets spoiled, it's your fault. Loki, the only good thing is that they opened the multiverse, right? That's what we're thinking, right? So maybe they'll bring Black Widow back, right? I don't know. They're probably not going to bring her back. But she sacrifices her life. And then, on top of that, she comes back and she's got her little movie. Has nothing to do with the Avengers. They were just like, we'll just make some shit up. Oh, yeah. Let's throw Scarlett Johansson. I mean, everybody wants... She needs a movie, right? Really? Nothing to... Now, listen. I know why they did it. They were like, oh, we don't want her to, like, have the boys play along. You know, we want her to stand on her own. She had a whole backstory. You could have gone back to Dreykov's daughter. They just were like, oh, yeah, we'll just... Yes, a solo movie for a dead character. Nobody gives a crap. It's been 3 years. We're waiting for it. And then it's like, oh, here comes Natasha Romanoff. It's this little itty bitty snippet of when they were supposed to do the thing. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? What are your thoughts? Was it a good movie? Did you like it? I mean, they didn't have to put like any Avengers in there, but couldn't they have thrown her something like Hawkeye or anybody or anything to do with the Avengers? They're like, oh yeah, she was an Avenger. Yay, cool. Or look, at the end they're like, oh, what's up, Panda? They were just like, hey, let's give her a gravestone that says daughter or sister Avenger or whatever, friend, whatever. I don't even remember. It was so unmemorable. Like, whatever. Gravestone. 2 seconds. Snippet. Okay. Yay. And I read that they talked to Scarlett Johansson, and she said, oh, well, Natasha Romanoff wouldn't have won a big funeral. I don't know. I think she would. She's badass. She's come so long. Her character arc is all... I don't know. What do y'all think? Make it a Disney Plus show. Yes, that's a good idea, Jonathan Michael. Yes, they should have done the Budapest thing from her point of view. They could have done any of that. Yes, the prequel to a dead character. I don't know how to make the little comments. Hold on. I don't know how to make the comments go up there. Jeremy, can you make the comments come up there? I don't know how this thing works. I don't know. I try. Oh, here we go. Never mind. I see it. DJ, you liked it. Okay. See? I agree with that. Yeah, and I agree with you, DJ. I agree with you that they had to throw the Avengers in there, and it'd be like they had to throw because she couldn't hold her own movie. And I completely understand that. But in all of the movies, they had a tie-in to the next Avenger movies. So she's dead. This is a prequel, right? They couldn't put an end scene in there? Yeah, 4 seconds. I don't know. That's just me. That's me. And I'm like, okay, like there was so much more. I feel like the character arc from Black Widow was like, she was like super awesome, but she was like her. I don't know. Do y'all know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. But like, oh, you know what? Maybe they were like, okay, ScarJo, you got to go. Oh, that rhymed. Look at that. I don't know. I just think that they robbed her is what I think happened. I think which by the way, I'm not saying I didn't like the movie. I liked the movie, but I felt like it was missing something. And it's not like an Avenger. I think maybe if they would have tied it in, they just kind of were like, oh yeah, she was gone. This is why, whatever. It has nothing to do with the actual Avenger story, where this whole arc that's been going on for like 1,000 years had like started out with like this guy and then Iron Man. And then, they even had like Hawkeye, in the Thor, like hanging in his perch. Nobody even knew what it was, but something that would have tied her into the Avengers, except for this stupid gravestone at the end. Yay, she died. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, could we get a funeral, please? An actual funeral? Could we acknowledge it other than like there's a gravestone? I have a dog that has a gravestone, okay? Now I just told y'all I'm a super crazy pet person. I don't know. That's it. And they never gave Hulk his revenge, but that's a different movie. I know. Hoarders hide. I have said there's going to be some spoiler. If they made it as if she had to save Hawkeye in the Budapest job, and she looked at it, yeah, she was a badass. Like, she was, but she's dead now. She's dead. I don't know. I feel maybe because she's like the badass woman character, I'm really hoping that they're going to bring Scarlet Witch into somehow, because Scarlet Witch was going toe to toe, and maybe it's a woman thing. Maybe because I'm a chick, I'm like, oh, go women. But I kind of hate Miss Marvel. So I know a lot of people hate her. I mean, love her and think she's fantastic. It is all a cash grab at this point. But I don't know if I like Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. Not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. I just don't like her. I don't like the actor. And it's really putting a damper on the character. And I know you're not supposed to do that. But even in the comics, they have called her a bit cold. I know, right? I hope so. Although I'm probably not going to get into heaven after all my ranting and raving. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts? Did anybody have an issue with the movie? Felt like there was all this action and no bite? I don't know. That was a weird wink. I apologize. Anywho, that was it. Just crazy Angel ranting about Black Widow and Scarlet Witch and Loki. Which Loki spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, get out now. Get out now while you can. I think I'm excited that they're going to a season 2. But are they going to bring him back to the Marvel Universe? Like, the actual movies? Or is he done? Because when they do shows like this, it makes me think maybe they'll bring him back. And then I get excited and they never bring him back. Like, why isn't Coulson back? I mean, the dude died, came back to life, and then they're just going to skip over that? Like, if I came back to life, you don't think I'd call an Avenger? Hey, what's up? I'm back. I don't know. They made... And do you know what? Since we're on the subject of Marvel movies, weird things, I'm just going to spoil alert for anything Marvel that's ever come out. So I apologize. If you have not seen Shields of, whatever that movie is, Shields of Agent Shield, whatever, Shield, then you may want to step out too. Coulson dies, and he goes to Tahiti. Tahiti, what a beautiful place. Oh, it's like a dream. I can't remember what they said. He doesn't tell anybody. The only person that knows is Lady Sif. Whatever, fine. They're throwing, but then Avengers takes, without consideration of the show, just throws in that Hydra has infiltrated the entire thing. So then Hydra's like in everywhere, and then all of a sudden they have to change the entire show, and they made it crappy. It was so crappy. It was good, and it was crappy because like they had the guy who was like on our team, and then all of a sudden he was a Hydra agent. It did not fit with the story, friends. It did not fit. You could tell it was forced, and people were crying. Maybe it's just me. You know, whatever. That's it. So, that's it. It was not an Avenger movie. Anywho, that's it. I was just ranting. A little bit of raving. Like, I really liked, I liked all the actors. I love Scarlett Johansson. I like Rachel Weisz. She's one of my favorite actresses. But they could have done better by her. That's all. That's all. Anywho, that's it. I'm sorry this rant was just kind of all over the place because I don't know. I don't even know where to go from here. Like, I'm left wanting more. Is that the point? It's like a magic trick. Ooh, I don't know. Thank y'all for joining. I'm sorry it was crazy. Black Widow equals money grab. I hope y'all enjoyed my rant. I don't know why. You would, because it's crazy. It's just a person on the screen talking like a crazy person about crazy things. Where was Hawkeye? I'm just saying. Oh, he was in jail. Okay. Well, he should have gotten out of jail because he's flipping Hawkeye. Whatever. That's it. I'm sorry to have wasted y'all's time. And I'm getting kicked out because JC said just everyone leave. So goodbye. Thank you. Have a good night. And whatnot. Bye.